You wonder what happened in sports today. Brandon PETRILLI, he got the wave. We talking a lot with bros today. Cracking some jokes the podcast way. Goals on goals, with homers on homers. Tutties on tutties, got moments on moments. Just tune into BSP. Just tune into BSP. Just tune into BSP. Just tune into PETRILLI.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the BSP Podcast. I am your host, Brandon PETRILLI. We're back at it. It's Giant Week, baby. It is Giant Week. What a weekend of NFL games. It was absolutely nuts. And the New York Football Giants pull off what, everybody was kind of picking. That line, 3 points there. Make sure if you're checking out some more sports betting, go to Cold One Conversations. My boy Harry and I were talking about that line. Very much so, and they were the heavy, underdog pick to upset the Vikings. Everybody was thinking the Vikings were frauds, just like we've all been saying here on the BSP Podcast. So make sure you subscribe to here and Cold One Conversations at the link below. But, man, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I've already been hearing a lot of smack talk. I got a bunch of buddies from college, all, G-Men fans. I sent an invite. I said, boys, here's the link. Come. Join on the Zoom. Let's talk a little football this week. Let's get the rivalry going. All I heard was crickets. They're little violins. They're saying, "Oh, Jalen Hurts is hurt. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a season. The Giants are hot. Danny Jones, Saquon Barkley. We look fantastic." But I extended an olive branch. I'm like, hey, let's talk about it. Let's have some fun. I think the viewers would love that. A little back and forth. Nothing. I'm talking to URL. I'm talking to you, Kieran, and everybody else out there. You guys are frauds, just like your team. Yeah, all you're going to do, you're already saying, and I already tweeted this out, is when you guys are losing by the third quarter is, we're just happy to be here. We shouldn't have been here. You're right. But don't come in here disrespecting these Philadelphia Eagles. You deserve to have some hope. That's why you play football. That's why you play the game. That's why you played last week and you beat the Vikings. But this Eagles team is different. This Eagles team dominated that Minnesota Vikings team. The Eagles dominated you. So I don't understand the hype. I get like the anticipation and build up to it, but at least let's have a back and forth. But these guys are just cowards. And their team is just a bunch of cowards. And it's going to prove this upcoming weekend. Hope that statement doesn't come to bite me in the butt. But it is what it is, man. That's how confident I am in this Philadelphia Eagles team. You've gotten some guys. You've heard some great things coming from practice this week. Hurts is practicing. Lane Johnson has been looking good. Josh Sweat's been looking good. C.J. Gardner-Johnson's back in the fold. This team's getting back together at the right time. The rest has been great for them. That's why you needed that number 1 seed. That's why you needed to rest these guys. You earned that cushion going absolutely dominating throughout the season. And hopefully that comes out and shows Saturday night. It's going to be electric. Saturday night game at the link, 8:15. I'm going to be at Wicked Wolf in Center City with 97.5 The Fanatic, doing a watch party there. So come hang out with me. Feel free to DM me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever, at Brandon PETRILLI. And make sure you subscribe to the link below. Hit me up in the comment section. I'd love to see everybody out there. It'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully by halftime, it'll just be a laugher because that's what I'm expecting from this game. Because this Eagles team, it's no hold bar at this point. It doesn't matter how you win. It doesn't need to be pretty. It doesn't need to be ugly. Just win. And this team has had that chip. It's had that hold it to a better standard. We want to be a Super Bowl standard. We want that Alabama standard that Jalen Hurts has provided for this team. And he has that. He has this team. They just got to come out and dominate from kickoff. And I'm excited for it. Now, some of the things, we'll circle back here to the rivalry with the Giants. Courtesy of John Kincaid from 97.5 The Fanatic. I mean, shout out, John. Hopefully you're listening to this. I know you. But a couple of stats that he put out there, right? Eagles are 28-12. They won over 70% of the meetings against the Giants in the last 20 years between the two teams. That's insane. The Eagles are 11-2 in the last 13 meetings against the Giants. And then another one from John Clark. Teams in the playoffs playing the team that have won 2 games on somebody going into the playoffs to play them a third time is 21-7. So yes, it is very easy to beat a team 3 times in a season. So with all that under consideration, I'm excited. All those things line up in your favor for the Eagles. You are the better team. You have the numbers to prove it. You have done it already multiple times this year. Oh, but you guys barely beat us week 18 with our backups. I don't care. Did we win? Did we get the first round bye? Yeah. Did we come out of there healthy? Yeah. Did Jalen Hurts knock the rust off? Yeah. I told you I was happy that they had a bad game. They came out on fire to start the game, and then they struggled throughout. I wanted them out after that second quarter there because I saw all I needed to see. The rest of that game was whatever. That was not even in question at all whatsoever. You just had guys on defense just going and just trying to get that sack record at that point. Yeah, they struggled in the red zone a little bit, but that's okay because I'd rather them struggle then than come into this week and struggle then. Now, they played a way different system. They weren't showing them anything, no read options, whether that's protecting Jalen or what. But you have so many things in your bag now that they haven't seen that you can unleash. Because you unleashed plenty earlier in the year, beating them by 30-plus points. Let's do it again. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. We move throughout the week here. Follow Cold One Conversations because we're going to put that out probably Friday. So I'll have a little bit better of an idea of what I'm feeling towards the game. I'm going to be with the Fanatic with Anthony Gargano show Thursday and Friday at Manny Young Brew Pub, and then I believe at the Chicky and Pete's Parks Sports Race Book in Malvern. So that'll be a lot of fun. Those live shows are electric. Come hang out with us there too. Love to be able to see everybody. Subscribe below. You Giants fans, please crawl into the comments. Please do it. Please. You're just like all those Houston Astros fans, man. That I don't even want to talk about them. But I'm excited. This team is different. This team is built to win. This team has the attitude to win. They have won all year long. 14 wins. And they're going to get it done this Saturday afternoon or Saturday night, prime time in Philadelphia at the Link. It's going to be fun. Thanks, everybody, for listening. A little bit of a shorter one. There's not really too much to go, on this week. I mean, I could wrap up a little bit of the other games, but that's going to be more for Cold One Conversations. So make sure you go check that out as we put that out probably Friday morning. But on the Philadelphia sides of it, we're going to dive deeper into spring trainings coming up in a little bit. Philly's got 2 of the best right-handed pitchers prospects in the MLB, which is absolutely awesome. Talked about that a little bit at the end of their run there, where they were excited to move with them throughout free agency here, where one of those guys might get that 5th spot in the rotation. The Sixers, they're looking good. You know how my love-hate relationship with them are. James Harden's looking good, though. That's the biggest key. As long as him and Embiid can stay healthy, the rest of that team will come into form. Doc Rivers is just going to have to figure it out. But they're for a different day. We're rocking and rolling. The Flyers are on a little bit of a roll, too. Kind of up and down, but they went on a nice win streak. But let's get it rolling here. It's going to be a great couple weeks as we move forward. It's going to be a lot of fun. Eagles, Giants this weekend. You cowards, climb into the comment section because I know you're not going to come and talk to me face to face. All right. Shout out to 215. Go Birds, baby.